Hey, I think this is an important thing for us to consider. My wife was attacked recently for grieving over the loss of Charlie Kirk and what that means to our nation. And the person who attacked her is actually somebody fairly close. And they said some really mean things about Charlie and mean things to my wife for grieving him. And the weird thing is that people who love Charlie, believers, non-believers, whatever, and people who respected him, again, believers, non-believers, but maybe didn't love him so much, are grieving the loss of this person, this father, this husband, this man who was, to all intents and purposes, a very faithful steward of what had been given to him. In attacking Charlie and attacking his memory, and some people gleefully rejoicing that he's gone, they're actually canonizing him. They're the ones that made Charlie into a martyr. And the more they attack him, the more the martyrdom becomes apparent. Now, how do we respond to that? Well, we can get all nasty and seek revenge and get nasty back, do all that kind of stuff. But in doing so, we defeat ourselves, we defeat the kingdom of God, and we radically disobey the Lord, who said that we should pray for our enemies and that we should actually love our enemies and pray for those who persecute us. And so, in a time where you may feel persecuted, whatever, the response is love and prayer. Anything else is wrong, and it's a radical response. I read somebody said that you should forgive your enemies because it'll drive them nuts. Well, that's kind of not the best way to put that, but it gets the idea across. Think about this. I'm really big into Acts chapter 8, verse 1, where persecution came upon the church. Because in Acts chapter 1, verse 8, Jesus said, go into all the world and make disciples and go to everywhere. And they stayed in Jerusalem for 9 years. And when the persecution arose with the stoning of Stephen and Saul of Tarsus doing his thing, it became a moment for the gospel to actually do what it was meant to do, and for the disciples of Jesus to do what they were called to do. And it turned a very bad thing. And nobody's saying that the murder of Charlie is a good thing or the murder of Stephen was a good thing. It turned a bad thing on its head. And eventually, the chief persecutor, Saul of Tarsus, ends up becoming the greatest defender of the faith. And so we have an opportunity here that we can go with the flow of our emotions and whatever is out there, or we can go with the flow of Jesus and do the thing that he said to do. And if we do it and we do it well, then we probably are going to see, the little clap happy saying come true, that the blood of the martyrs is actually the seed of the gospel. And that what has happened here with Charlie is going to result in, I heard the other day that there are 18,000 requests for chapters for Turning Point on different college and high school campuses in the country. Something good can come out of something bad, but we can ruin it really easy if we get all caught up in negative emotions and anger and hostility toward those who are being hostile toward us and toward the memory of somebody that we all respected and cared for.